The proverbial clock is ticking. There are now just 32 days until Election Day, when Americans choose their next president. And now some big, well-known names are joining in on the action. The candidates hope it'll make all the difference in a very tight race. White House correspondent Owen Jensen reports. Owen?
That's right, Tracy. Good evening to you. A very well-known billionaire who has a huge following on X, who in fact owns X, will join Donald Trump at a rally this weekend. And a former two-term U.S. president is planning to hit the road in the final weeks before the election day to try to help Vice President Kamala Harris at the polls.
When Donald Trump holds a rally Saturday in Butler, Pennsylvania, where this past summer he survived an assassination attempt, joining him will be SpaceX and Tesla CEO Elon Musk. The event will mark the first time the billionaire businessman appears publicly at a campaign event for the former president since endorsing him. And trying to boost Kamala Harris's chances, former President Barack Obama will soon visit key swing states, starting next week in Pennsylvania. Vice President Harris was in Michigan today, stopping first in Detroit.
This election is about two very different visions for our nation. One that is focused on the past, and ours that is focused on the future.
Her trip today coming as America's employers added a surprisingly strong 254,000 jobs in September. In a statement, President Joe Biden called the latest jobs report good news for American workers and families, adding unemployment has been the lowest in 50 years. But the Trump campaign unimpressed with the September jobs report, writing, Kamala Harris's economy puts foreign-born workers first and American manufacturers last. And President Trump has a plan to make America the manufacturing superpower of the world and protect American jobs here at home. Meanwhile, Donald Trump's vice presidential running mate, Senator J.D. Vance, coming off what many declared to be a winning debate performance over Minnesota Governor Tim Walz, visiting Lindale, Georgia today.
So what is our message to Kamala Harris and to the media that's trying to install her as the next president? Our message is, Kamala Harris, you're fired. Go back to San Francisco where you belong.
Now, former President Donald Trump is in Georgia and North Carolina tonight, and then in Wisconsin on Sunday. Now, separately, a big surprise earlier today when President Joe Biden walked into the White House briefing room. No one was expecting it. It wasn't on the schedule. I was able to ask him a question about what Pope Francis is urging people across the globe to do this Monday on the anniversary of the Israel-Hamas war.
Mr. President, sir, Pope Francis is calling for a day of fasting. Pope Francis is calling for a day of prayer and fasting on
Mr. President, Pope Francis is calling for a day of
prayer and fasting this Monday, October 7th. Your reaction, sir?
I will pray and fast.
Now, the president's appearance again caught a lot of reporters off guard, including myself. It was believed to be his only appearance in the briefing room during his term as president. At the White House, Owen Jensen, EWTN News Nightly.